And Damon, I think the big question is, are the temperatures low enough for the roads to freeze over right now?
Well, they're working their way down to that, and there are certainly some colder temperatures as you go up to the northwest. And so there was some snow that came down last night, and so there will be some issues that we have to watch. As of right now in Oklahoma City, the roads, based off a lot of the reports that we've been getting from our crews out there, they've been wet, but over the next few hours, we'll see if that wetness begins to turn to ice. Let me check in with Nick Smith right now. Nick, watching some bands of heavy snow coming in, especially on south sides of the metro. How are things where you are right now, Nick?
Yeah, Damon, so far from Norman to Moore to South Oklahoma City, we're on I-240, about to get on southbound I-44 here by the airport, and this is the heaviest snow we've seen so far. We've been observing since about Norman snow starting to cover the ground, but it's we're getting about sometimes like quarter-sized flakes. So, I mean, you're getting some bigger snowflakes in this, and it's coming down pretty good right now. So it's definitely not going to take a whole lot of time for things, if it keeps us doing this, for the ground to completely cover. But you can see my shot right there with the 360 cam. You can kind of see it's white on the sides. But so far we haven't seen any accidents or anything here on I-240, which is kind of notorious for that. But we're going down to I-44. There looks like there's some backups down by the river, so we're going to go check that out right now. Back to you.
Okay, Nick. Yeah, usually when temperatures are right near freezing, there's so much moisture in those snowflakes, and so they're big, they're fat, and they come down, and as you heard Nick just mention, about the size of quarters. So our crews are out northern sides of the metro. The snow intensity is much, much lower. South sides of the metro, this is where some of the heavier bands of snow are setting up, from Moore down to Norman, Mustang to Tuttle. Let me go out to Storm Command. Michael, what are you seeing right now?
Yeah, we do have that snow that's coming down. I would say in a moderate band right now. We still have pretty decent visibility as we look down some of the roadways. But you can see the flags are blowing there. We're out near Mustang and right by Mustang Fire Department. Fire Station number 2. Now, the grass actually does have some snow on it, Damon. It's been snowing hard enough that we're getting a little bit of light accumulation. I'd call that a dusting right now, so it's not deep enough to cover the grass totally, but the roadway is still just wet. Back to you.
Yeah, certainly we can see that there, and let's hope that we can just keep the roadways wet, but the snow intensity, it still extends, and those bands of moderate snow still extend all the way down in the southwestern Oklahoma. So, Jonathan, we're watching the radar real closely early this morning. We're going to watch these bands of heavy snow. It really looks like just south of the metro, or south sides of the metro, will be an area that we really have to watch for some of the heavier snow totals. Farther north, it looks like the chances really begin to drop off quite a bit. Walk us through the rest of the morning here, Jonathan.
Yeah, you can see that as we have the north winds bringing in the cold air. That cold air is a little bit drier, so northern Oklahoma has the lower probability of snowfall accumulations. Let's talk probabilities here for this morning. Before 8 a.m., it's an 80% chance, so high chances it'll be a rain-snow mix. Let's talk about how much. White would be a dusting, light blue is going to be 1, dark blue parts of the metro 2 inches. This is mostly in the grassy areas, but eventually we'll have some snow that might start to cover the roads. So the timeline before 6 a.m., it's wet, snow, and sleet with wet roads between 6 and 8 a.m. That snow and sleet showers could cause the bridges to start to ice up. I think that's a critical hour that we're going to watch for. And then after 8 a.m., that precip would start to taper, and we'll have to watch that snow move on out. And then the roads hopefully dry tonight. Solid freeze tomorrow morning down to 25, 50 tomorrow for a high. A nice weekend with another cold front. No snow next week. Highs will be in the 50s and 60s.